Yeah, it felt pretty good, especially early on. Felt like I was throwing a lot of pitches for strikes. I think I ended up with 3 walks still, which I'm trying to work on getting down and just having a few more competitive pitches when I do get behind in the counts. But overall, felt good.
That pitch count, sort of that, I guess, innings limit as we get further on in the season. Just how are you feeling, stamina-wise heading down the stretch?
I feel good. Feel like I've caught a second wind, starting to feel fresher than I did a couple weeks ago, so it should be a good second half.
Is that something that, you've been expressed is you're going to be on pitch counts from here on out? You're going to be on innings limits, or are you not really sure they're going to deal with that?
They haven't told me anything. I'm assuming just because it was a little shorter week, just trying to maintain my pitch count a little bit, but I think from here on out it should be normal still.
How'd you feel about your off-speed stuff out there today?
Felt good. Sweeper was I was leaving a little bit over the plate early on, especially with 2 strikes, but got the cutter working pretty good there, and the changeup felt good as well.
Obviously, as we head down the stretch, you and Brandon, it's sort of been that rumor mill in terms of heading up to New York. Just how have you been dealing with, I guess, that pressure?
Yeah, I wouldn't consider it pressure. We're just trying to do everything we can to stay in the moment and just go out there and compete with the Syracuse team. And if we get the call, we get the call. But until then, we're just trying to be where our feet are.
If you did get the call, and even down here, what do you feel like you would bring to the Mets?
I think just a lot of competitiveness. I want to win just as much as anybody, so I think I could bring that.
This year has been sort of, I guess, not to say a breakout season for you, but it's been a great year out there. What would you say has really clicked for you on the mound this year?
I think just getting some experience. I was new to starting for a while, and then just learning how to pitch to both righties and lefties and face guys multiple times in a day.
You and Brandon among them, but you guys have had a lot of pitching talent down here this year. How have you guys made each other better and, worked together as a unit?
I think we're just always picking each other's brains, trying to see what each other's thinking, how everybody's working through the lineup. And obviously we're all different, but at the end of the day, we're trying to root each other on and also compete with each other as well.
Yeah, it just continues to throw the ball well. He was on a bit of a limited pitch count today. That's why he didn't go too deep into the game. His last outing was the most pitches he's thrown, which is good for him to get built up, but probably the first time in a while he's gone on a 5-day. And so it was just good outing, threw the ball well, and we didn't want to push the pitch count too high.
The reason for that pitch limit, just I guess as you get deeper into the season, right, he's getting towards those inning limits. What can you say on the pitch count limit?
Well, he's still strong. He didn't want to come out of the game, which was great. But, there's a lot of season left, and there's big league season down the road, and you never know. So I think they're just making sure that if he does get called up, that he's still got plenty of bullets left, and, he can go do his thing.
In your eyes, if he or Sproat is to get called up and help the Mets later on this season, do you think that Nolan is ready for that based on what you've seen from him?
Yeah, I think so. The guys just, when they get their opportunity, they have to seize it. And you never know how guys are going to react when they get to the major leagues. It's a really challenging level. It's hard to replicate Major League Baseball in Triple-A. It's kind of spotty. You have some really good pitchers and talent, and then you have some guys that are probably going to be minor league players for the rest of their life. And you get up there, and it's all very good. It's all very fast. But I think both guys will handle it fine.
What do you think Nolan would bring to the big club, if he were to be called up down the stretch?
Well, hopefully innings. They need some innings from somebody. And I think it'll be exciting for him. I think whenever that time, and I don't know. But I think he'll be prepared for it. I don't think he's going to be super overwhelmed by it. And you just go up and do his thing. His stuff works. Every team we play, they say, man, that guy's got great stuff.